The fuck is up, everyone? We're back. We are taking over the airwaves. Give me a couple moments. I'm gonna get the. All right, here we go. Bastage, Jake Bagwell, Mrs. U-Taker, Jack Bayou. Welcome everyone to the show. Got a hell of a card. As I said, we are returned to pay-per-view. And we are gonna get live. Right out the gate, as you see. 5-way ladder match for our women. Fast pass rules. So the winner gets a title opportunity of their choice. So just one of 10 matches today. Actually 12 matches, excuse me, one of 12. Huge event. We're going to get started here in just a moment, giving people a couple more moments to get in here. I see the Bastage already heading back to or Bill Haight with his title in hand. The Bastage heading back to an area. Both men, the first time ever, 30-minute Iron Man match for the world title tonight. So of course, I was sick for a little bit. We were supposed to have this a little bit sooner, but being under the weather myself, so I do apologize for that. Thank you, everybody, for all the words y'all sent. I appreciate it. But it's been a while. I'm not trigger fingers a little itchy. We're gonna get this motherfucking show on the road. And we are live from the Staples Center here in Los Angeles. Back on pay-per-view once again. Ready to take over your airwaves. Of course, you already know me, the original East Coast bastard. I see Blaze McCoy on the Blaze Radio Network making his way into the building as well. He will be in action later tonight. Match. And of course, as I mentioned, under Fast Pass rules. So whoever wins gets a title opportunity of their choosing. Of course, starting from left to right, we got Jerica Page, Cassie Madam Red, Shulky, Cotton Candy, and Mad Cow. Who do you have? Place your bets. Angelita, welcome to the show. Each of the women now all getting ready, lined up here in the back, getting ready to come out for this huge contest. They all know what's at stake. For several of these women, like Mad Cow and Shulky, former world champions, the opportunity to climb back up in the rankings. For women like Cassie and Cotton Candy, Jerica, who have all been here a while, have all gotten close to that title opportunity, but not able to get the job done. This represents a fresh start for them. Satan's Angel, welcome to the show. And here we go, time to get the party started. The following contest is a 5-woman fast pass ladder match. On her way down to the ring first, weighing in at 275 pounds, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, it's Shulky! As mentioned, Shulky, a former women's world champion. So an opportunity to get right back in the title hunt if she were to win this match. Big Tito, welcome to the show, just in time for the opening match. As you can already see, Angelita cheering for Shulky. Mrs. U take her hashtag Hulk up. She is going to need to, in this event, 5 of the toughest women in the business right now that do not hold a title. Goddess of Pain, welcome to the show. I'll return to pay-per-view on a night that we set history for Sacrifice. And ladies and gentlemen, her first opponent, she weighs in at 132 pounds. Representing Ruthless Incorporated, it's Cotton Candy! Now, you know she's got to be at home out here in Los Angeles. Plenty of rich men for her to cozy up to and drain dry. I mean, get the attention of. And ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor, she weighs in at 150 pounds, representing Salajia, Cassie Madam Red. Of course, Cassie, my daughter, her husband War, both spearheading the faction Salajia, looking to make her own show, as well as Almar Wolf. And the fourth competitor on her way to the ring, she weighs in at 168 pounds, representing Better Than You, it's Mad Cow. Of course, Mad Cow, our inaugural women's champion. You know she wants that world title back. Has had a couple opportunities and fallen just short on it. So we will see if she can put herself back at the forefront here. Kind of give Better Than You a bit of a turnaround. But the last competitor on her way to the ring, weighing in at 132 pounds, she is the Evil Angel, Jerica Page. Of course, Jerica Page, a longtime veteran of Sacrifice through many different places that I've ran this company. She has been a part of it. One of the overall originals, now making her way through the digital era, trying to establish her name here as well. But what's going to make this very interesting is being a 5-women match, there's going to be an odd person out. As we see right away, Shulky going right after Jerica. It looks like Cassie and Cotton Candy double teaming Mad Cow out the gate. Short-lived alliance, so as Cassie takes down Cotton Candy with a neckbreaker. I will try and keep up with this match as quickly as I can. Big headbutt from Shulky as Cotton Candy catches Cassie with a European uppercut. Cassie firing back though with the right hand. Mad Cow quickly up to the top. Missile drop kick from the top halfway across the ring. Cotton Candy never saw it coming. Now very quickly though, Mad Cow going to work on the legs of Cotton Candy, a smart strategy. Because if your legs are tore up, you can't climb a ladder. And speaking of climbing a ladder, Cotton Candy putting it to different use, waffling Shulky with it. Now quick head scissor takeover onto Mad Cow. Rolling neck snap to follow up. Jericho the Irish Whip, Fez press, raining down the right hands onto Shulky. Meanwhile, Cotton Candy, a little bit of turnabout being fair play, going to work on the knees of Mad Cow. Caleb, welcome to the show. Of course, Caleb will be in action later. We are finally going to get the beginnings of an end. Now both Jerica and Shulky double teaming Cotton Candy. Short-lived alliance, so as now Shulky sends Jerica over the top to the floor and goes right after Mad Cow, but Mad Cow with that ladder in hand, everyone's down, this is her chance. But instead goes right back after Shulky. Monkey flip there by the arm. But now Mad Cow up top, going for the case. Jerica Holt, show of strength to Cassie, but Cassie able to escape. Shulky now up, and here comes Cotton Candy as well. Mad Cow took too long. Now both women on top as meanwhile, oh, Shulky just tossed Mad Cow on top of Cotton. Using Mad Cow as a weapon, Shulky going for the case. Cassie and Jerica, though, push the ladder out of the way. And then Cassie immediately sends Jerica to the floor as Mad Cow sends Cotton out there and then hits Cassie with the ladder. Now goes right after Shulky with it as well, but no. Puts it down and eats a forearm for her efforts. Steal one under their noses. Shulky saw her at the corner of her eye and on her way up. Both women fighting on top of the ladder. Jericho now tossed off by her head. Shulky alone in the ring. Mad Cow sees her, dives back in. Going up the... Shulky using Mad Cow as a weapon to take out Cotton Candy. And now, but Cassie in there. These two know each other well. Big shots to the back of Shulky now. Again, Cassie and Jericho working together briefly. Brian Hernsberger, welcome to the show. Now Cassie getting the ladder here, going... Looked like she was first going to go after Mad Cow, changed her mind, and it might cost her now. As Mad Cow waffles her with the ladder. And no, both women fighting over it. Cassie gets it pulled away and now hits Mad Cow to return the favor. Cotton Candy, though, makes her way back in as well. We have 4 women out of 5 back in the ring. Patella brainbuster by Cassie. Now Cassie looking to set up the ladder here. RWF, welcome to the show. Cassie sent to the apron now by Cotton Candy. Cotton Candy measuring her up here. Meanwhile, Mad Cow face first into the ladder, but Jericho Page on top. Kind of slid underneath everybody's radar, going for that case. Cassie getting stretched out by Cotton. Jericho, though, back up there. She's got to have it about loose. Gamma bomb, but too little, too late. There we see it right there, Shulky with the Gamma Bomb on Mad Cow. But while she was doing it, Jericho Page sliding under the radar, getting down the case, and now has a title opportunity of her choosing. Because the winner of this match, and the Fast Pass recipient, the Evil Angel, Jericho Page. And that is how you start a fucking pay-per-view, folks. As we just saw it with the women, it's the men's turn. Fast Pass rules. As starting from right to left, we have Mark Caliber, Blaze McCoy, Omar Wolf, Jack Bayou, and of course Los Angeles' own Scuzz. Who do you have? Place your bets. ECW Wrestling, welcome to the show. Great to see you here, Cougar. Thank you very much. Always appreciate it. And of course, I do see several new people here today. Of course, if you like what you're seeing, whether you're new or old, hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action. We are definitely not PG. That's for damn sure. And our action goes everywhere from Iron Man matches to ladder matches, as you see. Cage matches later tonight. Got a little bit of everything for everybody. And of course, Brian, in this match, we have Scuzz, Jack Bayou, Omar Wolf, Blaze McCoy, and Mark Caliber. as we head down to ringside. The following ladder match is under Fast Pass rules, where the winner will receive a title opportunity of their choosing. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 270 pounds, representing Ruthless Incorporated, he is the Alpha Wolf, Omar Wolf. Of course, Omar has had quite a bit of a title history here. Former international champion, former one half of the inaugural tag team champions as well. So an opportunity to once again wear gold. But the question will be, what title will he choose? Because of course his Ruthless brethren coming in tonight, they are the current tag team champions. And of course, Bill Haight, fellow Ruthless member, the current world champion coming into tonight. So it could be some very interesting dynamics unfolding here. And ladies and gentlemen, the first opponent on his way to the ring. He weighs in at 269 pounds. Representing the Steel City Committee, he is the Steel City Superman, ya boy, Blaze McCoy. Of course, Blaze, who has had a long-standing rivalry with both Ruthless and especially Bill Haight, the current world champion. Be very interesting to see Blaze, if he pulls down this briefcase, will he be then rooting for Bill to retain just so he can go after him? Satan's Angel going with Jack for the win. And I wasn't so much worried about the malfunction, Omar, because malfunction means it would have been an accident, and knowing you, there damn sure wouldn't have been no accident to it. And the next competitor on his way to the ring, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jack Bayou. You can already see Bill Haight in the back calling out to hurt Blaze. So as we can see, marching orders handed out. Hey, Omar, if you're innocent, then I'm a fucking virgin. It says I'm over 20 kids. We damn sure know that ain't the case. And ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on his way to the ring. He weighs in at 232 pounds. He is the calculating one, Mark Caliber. Yeah, that's about as innocent as you are. You're about as innocent as I am, we'll put it that way. Of course, the interesting fact here is Mark Caliber has won a Fast Pass match before. So he is coming in with experience in this event. Of course, that was how Mark and Alex became the dominating duo tag team champions. Was a win in this exact match gave them the opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, the final competitor. He weighs in at 261 pounds. Representing the Ministry of Mayhem, he is Los Angeles' own Scuzz! So will we see a home field advantage here? The hometown boy come home. Scuzz now looking out at the packed house. Great opportunity here for Scuzz. He's been right on the cusp of winning almost every championship and just right at that edge before slipping back. So an opportunity to go straight to the top of the line. And again, that odd man out situation here, just like with the women, could be interesting to see where it goes. Right away, Scuzz teeing off on Omar as Bayou eats a punch from Blaze. And then Caliber right after him. As I mentioned, Caliber the only one with experience in this match. But Omar now taking over here on Scuzz right away, looking to spoil the homecoming. Big slam here. Oh, who is in the world title match? It is our first ever Iron Man match, as Bill Haight will defend against the Bastage. Now quick European uppercut by Bayou onto Scuzz. Omar hits him from behind, but Bayou immediately turns around. Butterfly pickup onto Omar. Into that twisting cutter, but walks right into a side slam from Scuzz. Scuzz the only man standing tall in the ring. Blaze McCoy, though, slamming Caliber right on the edge of the apron. Hardest part of the ring. Scuzz now a quick takeover and then series of knee shots right to the face. And a final one to cap it off. Now Mark Caliber, ladder in hand, was going to work his way in, but gets caught from behind by Blaze, taking down the neck breaker. And now Blaze has the ladder. Push the ladder, was going to put it in, but Caliber cut him off. Now Blaze up on the shoulders. Hot shot down face first. Meanwhile, Omar just watching. Show of strength by Jack Bayou, 261 pounds up in the air. Military pressing Scuzz and making it look easy. Now Wheelbarrow Stunner takes out Omar. Bayou standing tall, but here comes Caliber. Going right after the ladder here. Catches Scuzz from behind. But here comes Blaze McCoy as well, waffling Caliber in the face. Ladder set up, but here comes Bayou right after Blaze. Slam takes out Jack. Caliber left alone, but instead choking Bayou. Kind of a mental game of chess here. Alrighty, Goddess. Thank you for the time you were here. Always appreciated. Oh, wait a minute. Omar Wolf trying to get the ladder down. Bayou trying to push him away. No luck. Here comes Caliber to try to cut him off. Oh, wait a minute. Blaze McCoy taking out Caliber. And now he wants to be the one to go after Omar, but he can't get the ladder over. Blaze McCoy needs to get up the other side of that ladder then. Trying to push it over again. Scuzz now throws Blaze away, and holy shit, nobody could get him over. As much as people were trying to push the ladder over, they couldn't get it done. Gave way too much time. Nobody chased him afterwards. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new Fast Pass holder, Omar Wolf. Could have been a big miscommunication and mistake. Scuzz deciding to take out Blaze instead of helping him. But now Omar Wolf with the power to control his destiny. A title opportunity of his choosing. Someone did something, but it definitely gave the nice advantage. Omar now, briefcase in hand. And depending on how this show goes, this could be a ruthless night. But as we get ready for our next contest, one of our newest members, Revenge Gibson, of course, made her debut here. Now it'll be over a week ago because, as I said, being a little under the weather myself. Successful debut. And then was challenged by Mrs. U-Taker for a one-on-one match. So here we go. Who do you have? Place your bets. Again, thank you very much, Cougar. Finally just caught up here on the side chat on my tablet here. In a way, Omar, you are right. You do have the power. As we see Jack Bayou, SA, Mr. U-Taker, and ECW Wrestling going with Mrs. U-Taker for the win. Of course, both these women know each other well. This is not a match of dislike. This is a mutual respect contest. Where's the following matches scheduled for one fall? On her way down to the ring first, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, she weighs in at 142 pounds, Mrs. U-Taker. Of course, Mrs. U-Taker, a former one half of the Ravishing Pair champions. You know, she would love to move her way up the singles ladder as well. Bagwell saying, mighty tiny Taker. the lantern fades, the lights return. And ladies and gentlemen, her opponent. She weighs in at 170 pounds. It's Revenge Gibson. Said Revenge Gibson, a veteran of the industry in other areas around the world. Made her debut here just the other week. Very true, Bill. That, as I said, this could turn out to be a ruthless night at this rate. As we see both women getting ready here. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up out the gate. Side headlock by Mrs. Utaker. Takes over Revenge here. Revenge, though, turns, works her way back up into a side headlock of her own. Turns it into a wrist lock. Beautiful chain wrestling by both women. Heel trip by Revenge. Now wrist lock here, working on the arm and shoulder. Counter by Revenge, back into that overhead wrist lock and another heel trip. It's a beautiful scientific action by both women so far. As Almar just said on the side view, tick-tock, all champs are on the clock. Big clothesline by Mrs. Utaker. Now it looks like starting to get away from the feeling out process and a little bit more aggression coming out from both women here. Big forearm by Mrs. Utaker. Sends Revenge into the corner. Double knees to follow up into the spine. Raging Chaos Wrestling, welcome to the show. Now Mrs. Utaker, quick cover on Revenge. One, and only a 1 count. Now big kick right to the spine, but Revenge immediately gets her way up, scoops up Mrs. Utaker. Quick float over by Mrs. Utaker, forearm to the back. Now, but Revenge, turnabout fair play, counters her way up, big clothesline catching Mrs. Utaker. Now brings her out, alley-oop. Quick cover, one, and only a 1 count. You know, Revenge has the weight advantage here. But quick small package, 1, 2, and no, almost got Mrs. Utaker sleeping. Now big reverse chop, went for the kick but misses. Reverse elbow by Mrs. Utaker. Now takes Revenge down. Working on that arm. Goes for a kick but Revenge out of the way. Big forearm to the back of Mrs. Utaker. Now Mrs. Utaker sends her to the corner, double knees to the back once again. We know Mrs. Utaker loves to use that blackout chokehold. So maybe trying to take away the air early. Quick kick to the ribs, gut wrench, into a suplex, pops the hips and rolls through. Make it a pair, and into the cover, 1, 2, and kick out right at 2 by Revenge. But now Mrs. Utaker setting her up. We were just talking about it. No, Revenge catches the leg. Knew it was coming. Now turns Mrs. Utaker into a modified Boston Crab. Great core strength by Mrs. Utaker, though, to counter out. Both women back up, and now big forearm. Oh, wait a minute. Has her up. Takes her down face first into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2.5. Revenge with that bitter end, almost putting her away. Now Revenge tying up the legs. Turning Mrs. U-Taker over. Bow and arrow submission hold here. Mrs. U-Taker escapes, goes for a quick cover, but right away Revenge kicks out of it before the ref can even get down. Now snap suplex by Revenge onto Mrs. U-Taker. Both women showing the signs of the match taking its toll here. Now Revenge up top. Big elbow drop right to the heart of Mrs. U-Taker. 2, and out at 2. Now brings up Mrs. U-Taker again. Collar elbow tie up by both women. Mrs. U-Taker pushes her back. Kick right to the ribs. Oh, wait a minute. There's that blackout. Has her hooked in. Revenge immediately going for the ropes. Big exploder suplex taking over Mrs. U-Taker. Now Revenge trying to get the advantage back here. Has her tied up, modified straight jacket, just putting all the pressure on the back and shoulders. Said both these women know each other very well, both veterans of the industry. So not really a match of anything mutual respect, looking to get up the rankings, both of them. No animosity here. And now Mrs. U-Taker going up. Has Revenge dazed off the top. Hurricane Rana takes her over. Now picks up Revenge. Big clothesline. Make it a pair of them. Quick single leg kick takes her down. Mrs. U-Taker getting rolling. You hear the crowd coming alive for her. From the top to the bottom, but nobody home. But now Mrs. U-Taker scoops her up, drops her face first on the apron. So both these women starting to pull out all the stops. Revenge now thrown back under the bottom rope. Mrs. U-Taker up on the apron, makes her way back into the ring. Picks up Revenge here, sends her into the far corner. Quick went for a double leg, was probably going to set her up top, but Revenge quick to counter out. Floats over into a neck breaker, middle of the ring. Now has her up, but no, Mrs. U-Taker kicking her back. Now stomp right to the ribs. Camel clutch locked in. I don't know if Revenge realizes how close her back leg is to the ropes or not. But hanging on, refusing to quit. And now Mrs. U-Taker setting her up again. Are we going to see it this time? Locks her in. Up and over into the blackout this time. And again, Revenge fighting right out of it. Had it well scouted. That is the third time Mrs. U-Taker has gone for the blackout, and the third time Revenge has fought out of it immediately. Going to pick up Mrs. U-Taker, but kick to the head. Jumping knee lift there. Shades of Harley Race from Mrs. U-Taker. Now arm scissor applied. Again, maybe taken away from that bitter end. Now Mrs. U-Taker up top. Calling for Revenge to get up. Missile drop kick finds the mark. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no at 2.5. Now Mrs. U-Taker again locking that arm in, putting the torque right on the shoulder and the elbow. Quick roll through by Revenge. Mrs. U-Taker hangs on, turns into a hammerlock. But a reverse elbow. Went for that knee lift again. Revenge out of the way. And out of nowhere, quick forearm. Bitter end connects. Cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2 7/8, and Revenge is beside herself. Jumping leg drop finds the mark. Revenge now back to work after yelling at the referee. Now sent off the ropes here. Kick to the ribs. Another kick following up. Mrs. Utaker trying to again take the air. Big belly to back suplex. Quick kick, but no. Revenge out of the way. Pulled on by Mrs. Utaker as she was coming up. Fireman's carry takeover counter there by Revenge. Kick right to the ribs. Now sends Mrs. Utaker off the ropes. Went for the drop kick, but swatted out of the way by Mrs. Utaker. Went for the Irish whip, but Revenge reverses. Big chop into the corner. Kick to the ribs to follow up. Both these women going counter to counter here. And again, Mrs. Utaker with a quick counter, putting Revenge in the corner. Now getting her set up. Mrs. Utaker putting Revenge up onto the top rope here. Climbs up with her. What does she have in mind? Waist lock here. Fall away slam from the gut wrench. Into the cover. 1, 2... and no, at 2.5. Again, Revenge kicks out. Both these women refusing to stay down. But Mrs. Utaker will the fourth time be the charm. Locks her in. There's not the quick fight out. And this time, Revenge has to tap out. After a huge back and forth encounter, as we see after that bitter end. Revenge quick to fight out every time, as you see here from the replays. But Mrs. Utaker not to be deterred. Big missile drop kick. Continuing just to move forward. Finally getting that blackout locked in once again. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match via submission, Mrs. Utaker. Hell of a match by both women. As you can see there, Mrs. Utaker helping Revenge up. Like I said, both women, mutual respect for each other. But congratulations to Mrs. Utaker. Hell of a match by both women. As we get ready to set up for our next match. And again, another event that came just from conversations in the back. Challenge laid out by Jake Bagwell. Shadow Press accepted. So who do you have? Place your bets on this one. As you see Mrs. Utaker telling Bagwell to get it done Mayhem style. Here we go down to the ring. course, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 240 pounds, Shadow Press. Of course, Shadow Press knows what an opportunity this is. You know, Jake Bagwell, a very decorated competitor here in competition. So for Shadow Press to get a win here would speak volumes for him. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, representing the Ministry of Mayhem, he weighs in at 275 pounds. He is the Enforcer, Jake Bagwell. Bagwell calling for himself for the win. Of course, Jake Bagwell, a former multiple-time pay-the-price champion as well as international champion. Still has his eyes on that world title despite the setback against as both men getting ready here. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Quick collar elbow tie up. Shadow Press pushing Jake back into the corner here. Referee looking for a clean break and gets one. Tie up again here. Now Shadow Press wrist lock here, working on the arm of Jake. Turning into a standing arm bar. Another tie up here, and now Jake using his weight advantage to push Shadow Press into the corner. Referee looking for another clean break here. Steps in to separate, gets a break between them. And Jake immediately pushing Shadow Press again against the ropes. Both these men just trying to muscle each other out here. Oh, now Jake goes to the leg. And then swinging neck breaker to take down Shadow Press. Might have kind of fooled him there a little bit. Shadow Press, a quick shoulder tackle to take down Bagwell. Now picks him up here, but a duck under. Running bulldog by Jake. Now kick right across the chest here. We know Jake loves to use that 69 stretch. And there we see it going to work on the leg right away. But Shadow Press quick to fight out of it. Didn't want to be on the receiving end of too much damage to the legs. But again, Jake going right back to it. Now sends Shadow Press into the corner. Big clothesline on the back of the shoulders. But this time he catches Jake, takes him over, dragon screw leg whip. Now sends Jake over the top rope to the floor. Shadow Press trying to get the crowd behind him here. Both now jumping over after him. Reverse DDT on the floor. No rest for Bagwell though. Shadow Press right on him. Punches and chops going after him. And another DDT planting him. And Jake though, quick back body drop on the Shadow Press. Wishing Jake, a very decorated veteran here, showing why. And again, duck under going right back to work on that leg. Now shin breaker into the dragon screw leg whip once again. Jake now putting on a clinic, dissecting that leg. Shadow Press quickly looking to fight back though. Body shots and then upstairs, downstairs combinations. Now picks him up. What does he have in mind? Wait, what's he doing here? Hold on. Holy shit! Shadow Press just threw him rib first into the fucking ring post. That'll crack a rib in a heartbeat. Went for the big splash. 6:30, nobody home. Misjudged the distance. Clothesline into it, turning it into a bulldog. Good chain wrestling maneuver here by Shadow Press. Bagwell has not been the same ever since he took that shot to the ring post. Trying to get back into it here. Face first takedown. Now pulls him away from the ropes, into it, trying to cover here. Not even a 1 count. You know, as quickly as Jake trying to end the match now, you have to wonder if maybe there's some damage to those ribs. Shadow Press again, a big spinning heel kick catches Jake flush. Almost like Shadow Press was playing possum waiting for him. And there's a leg drop. Again, Shadow Press trying to keep the pressure on here. Sends Jake under the bottom rope. Quick slide back in. Jake now sends Shadow Press into the corner, though. Big clothesline. Bagwell trying to get going here. But again, Shadow Press catches him, dragging screw leg whip of his own. Right onto those ribs again. Quick snap jab by Shadow Press, but Bagwell sends him over to the apron. Running spear takes him to the floor. Here comes Bagwell. Now again, going right after that leg. The adrenaline's starting to kick in. But now Shadow Press, little tit for tat, going to the legs himself. Now rolls Bagwell underneath the bottom rope. Elbow right to the head. And there's a leg drop. Almost guillotine-like maneuver onto Jake. Now has him up. Fireman's carry. There's that quick Death Valley driver into the cover. 1, 2, and at 2, Bagwell with the shoulder up. Now picked up again. Wrist lock here, but Bagwell just fires big forearm out of nowhere and goes downtown. Jake Bagwell out of nowhere, downtown strike into a cover too. Shadow Press out at 2.5. Jake thought he might have had him after the low blow. Now sent off the ropes, big spear by Shadow Press. Again, right to those ribs. You see Bagwell holding the ribs. Another kick right to those ribs. Double arm DDT planting him. Cover 2. And it's over. After a back and forth match, Shadow Press sending a statement. And in the end, it looks like it was those ribs. Shadow Press controlling the majority of the match after sending Bagwell rib first into the ring post. You see, after that Death Valley driver went for a cover, only got a 2 count. And there's Jake with that low blow. We've seen him win many matches around the world with it. But not today. I'm sure he's got fans out there somewhere. No one that has came up and directly told me. And there we see, after that double arm DDT, your winner, Shadow Press. So big win by Shadow Press. A statement win here. As we get ready for our next match. This has been a long time coming. Attacks everywhere from both sides. In a situation that got even more highlights, even more barbaric. When Caleb's longtime friend and partner, Chance Nightwalker, turned his back on Caleb, joining Colt Matthews, forming Better Than You. But with everyone getting involved and the level of brutality we've seen, the only way we're settling this is we're gonna put them both inside a cage. Who do you have? Place your bets. Oh, and Bagwell with the assault on Shadow Press out of nowhere. Caleb with some words there, and Angelita responding. But here we go, no escapes, pinfall or submission. The following steel cage match. Rounds. Caleb Bagwell. So the metamorphosis from the Unbreakable One to the Blackheart. And there we see Angelita. Telling Caleb he's number 11. As we see the Blackheart here. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing in at 245 pounds, representing Better Than You. He says he is God's greatest gift. Colt Matthews. So the war of words, the war of cheap shots, jumping people before and during matches between these two. Or I should say between Caleb and Better Than You as a whole. Now, of course, Colt here without Orion, without Chance, without either of the ladies of Better Than You. Because being in the cage here, Bill Haight already saying, you know, what titles do they hold? I mean, they do presently have the Intercontinental title with Ivy Pine. At the moment, that is all they hold. Bell is ring. Caleb with a quick sling blade out of nowhere. Gonna kick right across the chest. Starting out fast and furious here. You see the cage there, no way out. Stomping right to the arm. Now Caleb picks him up but eats a European uppercut for his effort. Swinging neck breaker there by Colt. Now kick to the back. Yeah, we will see if Ivy can hold on to that fatal four-way here tonight. Or will it be another ruthless moment? Is Minerva in that match as well? Quick pop-up drop kick by Colt Matthews, taking Caleb off his feet. You know, Colt is the heavier of the two. And now shin right to the back of the neck, just showing off to the crowd. Quick drop toe hold there by Caleb on a Colt. Scooping him up here, fireman's carry, getting him over by the cage. And just slams him into the cage rib first. Caleb bringing the brutality. You knew one of these men was going to use that cage as a weapon. Caleb looking to do it again, but Colt fighting his way out of it. Now put him in the corner. Big forearm to the back now. Bringing Caleb up, locking the head in place. Super kick to the jaw. And you see Caleb just crumple. Cover. Oh, and now Colt has that lock in. Caleb, though, fighting his way out of it. Colt was trying for the submission there. Oh, and gets caught. That elbow feint right to the jaw as Colt was charging in. But quick double leg takedown. Colt looking to get back in control. Springboard for the leg drop. Nobody home. Kick right across the spine. And here we see both these competitors. They will take a chance at any moment. But Caleb definitely the more brutal of the two, as we see there with those cross faces. Quick clothesline though by Colt Matthews. Now showing off to the crowd before dropping the leg right across the chest. Quick cover again, hand in the face. Now again, Caleb getting his face rubbed across there by that forearm right in the back, the shin right in the back of the neck. Colt Matthews showing off, but you hear the crowd here in the Staples Center not having it. Neither one of these men recently being fan favorites. At one point, Caleb being one of the most popular competitors in the company. Quick brainbuster. Now Caleb measuring him up. Kick to the ribs. Fisherman driver nails him. Wild Mad Outlaw, welcome to the show. 2 count for Caleb. And now Caleb, we've seen this more unpredictable side from him. Driving the knee right to the head, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. Now Colt sends him off the ropes. Both of them meet in the ring. Went for a drop kick. Caleb steps out of the way. Sends Colt into the corner there, and then shoulder blocks right to the small of the back. And a little tit for tat here. Kick right to the jaw of Colt Matthews with that super kick. Caleb going for a scoop up, but a quick shot to the ribs. Duck under, German suplex. And again, there's that submission hold locked in middle of the ring. Colt Matthews not trying for a pinfall. He wants the submission. But once again, Caleb fighting his way out of it. Now both men just trading right hands here. But Caleb getting the better end, locking Colt's head in place again. And there's that super kick one more time. Buckles the knees of Colt Matthews. Colt, though, quick back body drop kick to the back. Might have woken up Caleb. Big clothesline in response. Now Caleb bringing Colt up to his feet. Colt pushes him away. Around the world into a DDT by Caleb. Just planning Colt. Now there's that side headlock showing off a bit here into a headstand. Again, now keeping the pressure on him. 2 count there, not able to hold him down. Did not hook the leg, though. Now where is Caleb going? Off the ropes, frog splash. Right to the small of the back. Now Caleb measuring Colt here. Cyclone boot connects. Now again, plants Colt into the corner. Big spear to follow up. Again, right to those ribs. Rolling cannonball afterwards. Now Caleb measuring Colt here. Kick to the ribs. There's that fisherman driver one more time, and Colt Matthews is out. The referee calls for a stoppage. There we see on the replay that modified super kick. Both men using it to their advantage. Maybe a little too much showboating here by Colt Matthews. Both men know each other well, very evident by the counters back and forth. And here's that fisherman brainbuster connecting. First one not enough to get the job done. Oh, and there we see it. Caleb looking right into the camera, saying, "Bring me Chance." And speak of the devil, Chance Nightwalker shot right to the back of Caleb. Big spine buster on the floor. The referee's trying to wave it off, calling for help. Now Chance locking him up. Spinning neck breaker from the apron to the floor. In this, I guess, is a case of ask and you shall receive. Now Chance sliding back into the ring. Caleb with that half and half suplex. But gets caught. Dragon screw leg whip. Reverse elbow by Caleb to fight his way back. He went for that elbow feint, but a move that Chance knows well. And there you see it. The disrespect of better than you as Caleb attacking or getting attacked by Chance after we all thought he was finally moving past the better than you rivalry. As we are going to take a short intermission here. I'm not sure what they technically ranked that as. It was very even, I agree. But as we get ready to get the next card up on our intermission here. Yeah, I mean, Chance might have got the advantage there since he did technically skull fuck you in the end. But as we get ready for the next part of the show here, it is time for an actual intermission. Smoke 'em if you got 'em, drink 'em if you want to. And I will be right fucking back. As we are back here, as I said, you know, smoke 'em if you got 'em, drink 'em if you wanna, and I damn sure wanna. As we are back from intermission, as I said earlier, Staples Center, Los Angeles. As you can see, looking out, the crowd standing room fucking only. As we are kicking this off with triangle tag action. Of course, as we have the Plague Bringers, Shamrocks and Shenanigans, and the Steel City Committee. Elimination rules. Who do you have? Place your bets. And of course, as this is going, we have a huge community out here. Great, talented people bringing you awesome shows. You know, shows like ASWF on the Altered Arcade Network. Of course, your host on that is Fireproof Lowlife, otherwise known as Adam Guerin or JJ Savvy. Of course, they normally run later on this afternoon. Then we saw him earlier today, Mark Caliber, bringing you Commonwealth Wrestling, as well as a variety of other programming on both Twitch and YouTube, under the channel Mark Caliber 17. Then, of course, we have Susie the Elf, bringing you Elite Extreme Women on a little bit of a hiatus at the moment due to real life. Hopefully she'll be back soon. But all women's action all the time. But then, of course, we have the House of Ghazi, bringing you a bit of variety of different Federation content, along with Wrestling Jackass. But then we have one of the originals, just making his return back to streaming. I'm talking about some lightning strikes action with Cowboy John. Of course, you're going to find that exclusively on the channel Cowboy John. But maybe you want to break from wrestling. Maybe you want to catch something a little bit different. Then if that's the case, be sure to check out my daughter Cassie Madam Red, bringing you everything but wrestling. So you might get some Dead by Daylight, you might get some World of Tanks, you might get some Friday the 13th, or even some Kingdom Hearts. You just never know what she's gonna bring at ya. But on that note, we're headed back down to ringside. But ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a 3-corner elimination match. On their way down to the ring first, weighing in at a combined weight of 515 pounds. On the left, Rob A. Machete. On the right, the Psycho Sicko Sean Shamrock. They are collectively known as Shamrocks and Shenanigans. Former dominating duo tag team champions looking to get back into it. Ladies and gentlemen, their first opponents, representing Salagia, total combined weight 635 pounds. As you see here, Cullen Hound and his tag team partner, The Virus. They are collectively known as the Plague Bringers. There we see both men. As the lantern drops, the lights come on. Salagia's own Plague Bringers have been contenders several times, but have never been able to actually capture the titles. So maybe looking today as an opportunity to move back into that discussion and hopefully get another opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, the third competitors in this contest, at a total combined weight of 622 pounds. In the front, you see the Saban Sasquatch, the Shmoo. His tag team partner, the Tenacious One, Tyson Parker. They are collectively known and represent the Steel City Committee. Of course, those of you that were paying attention on the side view saw Bill Haight having some words before this match. With Shamrocks and Shenanigans, you can only imagine they were probably not close words. Referee calls the bell. Here we go. Big boot by the Shmoo. Right away taking down the Virus. I will try and keep up with this as quickly as I can, as we see Ian Cross making his way through the crowd. Of course, he will have a big match here later this evening. As the Shmoo right now just wearing out the Virus with his big hands. Parker taken down by Machete here. Quick, as I will try and keep up as quickly as I can with everything here. Parker now front face lock. Quick leg takedown into an ankle lock here on Hollenhund. Quick save there by his partner, and then clotheslines in the back of the neck, taking him down. But again, Tyson Parker, he's not called the Tenacious One for nothing. Shmoo, though, takes down Shamrock with that big boot. Now gut-wrenching Shamrock takes him up and over. Right now the Steel City Committee, things in hand. Looked like Holland was going to go after Parker there, but got cut off by Machete. So Machete saving a member of the committee, not something you would see every day. Now Hollenhund, big clothesline, takes down Machete as the trapezius claw locked in from the Shmoo. On the Shamrock with a big right hand now. Look, Hollenhund trying to go to town on the Shmoo, not faring very well. The Shmoo now fighting back. Big headbutt drops Hollenhund. On the floor, Parker going after the Virus. Parker, though, sent back in. Virus rolls in after him. Shamrock back up, big shot to the ribs. Takes over the Shmoo with leverage and a big knee strike to the jaw. Meanwhile, goes right after the Virus, who was trying to work on Parker. Here we go, quick 2 count. But all very nice use as Hollenhund almost looked like he pushed Shmoo into Machete, who is now taken back over on Parker. The Virus and Shamrock more content brawling on the floor than worrying about the match. Meanwhile, in the ring, big headbutt right onto Parker. Cover, 1, 2, and the Shmoo in to break that up quickly. Quick fisherman suplex, though, by Machete to get over Parker, or excuse me, to get over Shmoo. Great show of strength. Went for the clothesline, but got swatted aside. Now big right hand, and wait a minute, double arm choke slam. Now wait a minute. The Virus getting measured by Shamrock. But no, Shamrock turned his back, went after the Shmoo, because Machete was in trouble. Shmoo now big, huge shot, taking him out. Now Machete in trouble, big spear, cover after it, 2. And Machete has been eliminated by the Virus. Cover now by Hollenhund on the Shmoo. Parker in to break it up. Now the Virus want to pick up the Shmoo. upsetting Shamrock, now throwing big clubbing shots at both men there, but now kick to the ribs. Boom shakalaka, taking down Hullenhoon. 2. And only a 2 count. Now the Tenacious One in trouble. The Virus, big knee lift right to the jaw. Shamrock measuring him. But Parker, quick crossbody rights and lefts, taking down Shamrock. But the Tenacious One now getting a huge headbutt to the back of the neck. Big overhead belly-to-belly suplex. Big clothesline now. Now elbow right to the side of the head. Big kick to follow up, and now you've got to be kidding me. Shamrock is sizing up the Shmoo. Oh, but he took his eyes off of Hullenhoon, who comes in with a quick side Russian leg sweep on the floor. Side Russian leg sweep by Parker as well. Oh, wait a minute. Shamrock is out cold by the Shmoo. Quick Death Valley driver roll through by the Shmoo. Second one. Cover now. 1, 2, and 3. So Hullenhoon is out of here as well. Now the Virus in trouble. Leg taken out. Steel City Committee standing tall. Protect your neck. Taking down the Virus. As we see Parker busted open. I missed that. Cover by Parker. 2 and 3, and it is over. So making it a clean sweep out of nowhere. Your winners, the Steel City Committee. So huge event here. You know Bill Hayden in the back has not got to be happy about that one. As we are starting to get into our title portion of Gold Rush, as I said, all titles will be defended tonight. Our first one is the women's tag team action. As a newly formed team, the Savage Sirens have run through the entire division to earn this opportunity, as they will go on against the Divine Knights. Who do you have? Place your bets. And as folks are placing their bets, I'm going to throw some more shout-outs here. Of course, you've seen him in the chat, Caleb James. Bringing you Global Wrestling Affliction, the real GWA. Finally back in action, so great to see them back on the air. Then, of course, you saw him earlier today, both in the ring and in the chat. Leaning Towards Death Wrestling, brought to you by your boy Blaze McCoy on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Of course, your host on that. And of course, as I mentioned, Blaze McCoy, and you'll find it exclusively on the Blaze Radio Network. And then, of course, finally back from a hiatus of their own, bringing you two distinctively different shows. You'll find exclusively on the Maverick Championship Wrestling Network, the Wasan Temple Federation with D-Train. And actually, I do not remember the name of the second company there. But of course, be sure to check out D-Train and the boys, bringing up both things on the Maverick Championship Wrestling Network. And then we just saw him in the ring. Shooter Sean Shamrock, otherwise known as Shooter Carnegie, bringing you Monstar Factory Entertainment. And he might bring you today's greatest wrestling superstars combined with created content. When he's not bringing you wrestling, you might get some Dead by Day, or some not Dead by Daylight, but some Grand Theft Auto. You might get some play-along wrestling. You might get some Madden football action. You might even just get some relaxing and chilling. But of course, one of my favorite things other than wrestling is the cooking stuff with Chef Sean. So a huge variety for you to check out. Wasan Temple, and what was the other one there, Omar Wolf, other than the Temple? The newcomers, all brand new talent. That's the one I can't remember. As you see Bill Haight cheering for Minerva. As we're going to head back down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit, and it's for the Ravishing Pair tag team titles. First on her way to the ring, the challengers at a total combined weight of 393 pounds. First competitor, Amber Young. And they are collectively known as the Savage Sirens. As I said, very unusual pairing. Not even really coming out as a team, but the Savage Sirens, Amber Young and Minerva, have run through everybody in their path. And ladies and gentlemen, her tag team partner, representing Ruthless Incorporated, she is the mighty Minerva. As we also see American Berserk, otherwise known as War, welcome to the show. As you see, Wild Mad Outlaw also cheering on Minerva. As I mentioned, not a likely tag team, but a very successful tag team. So can they complete their mission tonight? So far undefeated. But ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, they weigh in at a total combined weight of 280 pounds. Representing the Dynasty. On the left, Sophia Nightwalker. On the right, Melody Divine. They are accompanied to the ring by my wife, Missy Nightwalker. They are the Divine Knights. Of course, the Divine Knights winning the Ravishing Pair titles at Cinco de Mayo. And so far, they've not been the most dominant team unless the titles are on the line. And it seems to be they kick it into a different gear at that rate. As there you see the challenger that I said, a very unlikely team, but very successful that you cannot argue with. And there you see the champions. Referee holding up both belts here. Looks like we're going to have Amber starting off with Sophia. Referee calls for the bell. Quick single leg kick by Amber Young, starting off aggressively. Sophia, though, back up, quick clothesline of her own. Now Dragon Sleeper here, but Amber fighting her way out very early for submission, but will definitely wear someone down. Drop toe hold now by Sophia, keeping the pressure on Amber here. Sends her into the Dynasty's corner. Tag into Melody. Tag team offense here by the champs. Sophia has her up. Big bicycle kick to the jaw. Takes down Amber. Now brought up, big knee strike from Amber, trying to get back involved. Makes the tag, bringing in Minerva. Minerva went for that double axe handle, but quick jab by Melody, and then a flying head scissor to take her over. Gonna have to use her speed advantage and keep Minerva on the mat. Minerva, pound for pound, one of the strongest competitors in the company, man or woman. As you see Missy there in the corner, shouting instructions, cheering on the work that Melody is doing so far. Now hammerlock in. Working on the other arm. We know Minerva loves to use that Tartarus rack. Now Minerva picked up, sent over into the Dynasty corner. Big knee lift. Went for the Bulldog, but Minerva counters. But again, throwing right back in, another knee lift. Tried it again. Melody went for two and still countered again by Minerva. Is she going to make it three? And again, Minerva throws her off. Another big running knee, and this time the Bulldog, the fourth or fifth time is the charm, it seems. But now Melody thrown into the Savage Siren's corner. Tandem offense coming up. Have her up, double slam, putting her down. Said for a rather new team, gelling quite well together. But that'll take care of any momentum raking the eyes by Melody. Now Amber put into the corner, tag into Sophia. Again, tandem offense. High-low takes out Amber. Minerva jumped in for a moment but thought better of it. Amber went right to the eyes of Sophia, taking her down with that face first there. Now Sophia brought up running forearm and a second one. Sling blade by Amber, taking down Sophia. Now Amber takes her up, Fireman's carry. Huge side kick, buckled the knees, dropping Sophia. Now thrown into the Savage Siren's corner. Sophia in trouble. Amber just measuring her up as Amber laying a verbal beatdown on Sophia here. Oh, as soon as Sophia moved, Amber has her up. Charm City driver. Leg hook for the titles. 2. See Missy trying to get the crowd behind the Divine Knights here. Tag bringing in Amber. Or excuse me, Amber bringing in Minerva. Minerva now stomps right to the ribs. Big form to the side of the head of Sophia. Minerva now picking her up, but Sophia counters the Irish whip. Puts Minerva into the neutral corner. And again into the neutral corner. Big clothesline. Snapmare taking her out and then a rolling neck snap to follow it up. Tag bringing in Melody here. Sophia exits the ring. No, Minerva catches that attempted kick. Now setting up Melody. Gut wrench driving her face first. Oh, wait a minute, hooking the legs up. Tying up Melody here. Not sure what the maneuver is called, but nowhere for Melody to go. Finally fighting her way out of it. Minerva had Melody tied up in a knot there. Now step up, kick right to the side of the face. But there's that huge strength advantage I mentioned from Minerva with that Polish hammer. Now modified STF just torturing Melody here. Melody quick to get an escape. And again kicks the knee and that step up boot right once more. Melody has to use her speed advantage. Because as we see, as soon as she went to lock up, Minerva tosses her to the floor. Now another quick counter throwing her over there. And now what does Melody have in mind on the apron here? Holy shit! Backbreaker right on the apron. Now series of knee lifts to Minerva. Again, trying to keep her off balance. Head scissor takeover. Welcome back, Brian, it seems there if you were gone. Great to still see you here. Our women's tag titles on the line right now. As Melody Divine with that neck breaker taking Minerva to the floor. Now sends her into the knee of Sophia. But again, Minerva fighting back, went for the Polish hammer. Quick duck under there by Melody. Now brought up, Minerva rolled into that bottom rope. But before Melody could follow up, Minerva quickly back to her feet, sends Melody over into the Savage Siren's corner. Went for that European uppercut, but Melody out of the way. Now wait a minute, Melody has her up, snap brainbuster. Into the cover, 1, 2, and 3. As Sophia cut off Amber. As we see that double slam. Back and forth by both women. Well, I should say by all four women, both teams. But in the end, Minerva may be being held in the match too long. There we see after that Charm City driver, Amber went for the win. But in the end, after that snap brainbuster, Sophia quick to cut off Amber before she could even make it hardly into the ring. But your winners, and still ravishing pair tag team champions, the Divine Knights. In this match was the Divine Knights, who we just saw retain their titles against the Savage Sirens. The Sirens are made up of Amber, Young, and Minerva. The Divine Knights are made of my daughter Sophia and then Melody Divine. But as we get ready for men's tag team action, as Violence Incarnate gets their opportunity against Ruthless Incorporated, who do you have? Place your bets. And of course some other great channels in the area. One of my favorite time frames in the world. I'm talking about the 80s, where the hair was big and the clothes were small. So if you want to take a trip back to 1986, be sure to check out Midwest Pro Wrestling. Of course, your host on that, Mark Mayhem, otherwise known as Scuzz. You'll find it exclusively on the Bomb Pop Overdrive Network. And of course, we have Platinum Dragon Wrestling, brought to you by everybody's favorite drunken dragon clown, Shifty. Of course, you will see him in later tonight in our show as well. Then we have Raging Chaos Wrestling, bringing you a variety of content, including creation streams. If he's not bringing you one of those, you might get some Onrush action. You might get some Dead by Daylight. You might get some Castlevania. You might even get some Dark Souls. You never fucking know what the blue-haired freak has in store. But then, of course, another one of the originals here, bringing you post-apocalyptic action. I'm talking about RWO on the Pillar to Post Network. Of course, your host on that, everyone's angry asshole, Pete Wall. But on that note, we are going to head back to the present, head back down to ringside. course, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. On their way down to the ring first, representing the Beatdown Crew. On the left, the God of Violence, Chino Malice. On the right, the modern-day monster, Ian Cross. They weigh in at a total combined weight of 570 pounds and are collectively known as Violence Incarnate. The challengers here tonight, a newer tag team, but again, for the most part, have ran through almost everyone placed in front of them. And their opponents, weighing in at a combined weight of 624 pounds. They are your current reigning Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Dominating Duo Tag Team Champions. On the left, the big old ball of sexy, the D-Train. On the right, Wild Mad Outlaw. They are collectively known as the Last Train Robbers. Ruthless Incorporated's champions. Of course, as you see, the challengers here, Violence Incarnate. And here, these two men have had a huge battle with the Steel City Committee, as you'd expect. But not only is it centered around the faction feud, but around those tag titles as well. As both titles handed over here to the referee, holds them up. This is the Beatdown Crew with 2 title opportunities tonight. This is their first one, collar elbow tie-up. Wrist lock here by Wild Mad Outlaw, controlling Ian Cross in the middle of the ring. Now takes him down to a knee, turns it into an armbar. Continuing to put the pressure on the shoulder joint. Again, collar elbow tie-up. Now Mad Outlaw pushed back into the corner. Referee trying to get a clean break, stepping in between both men here. Surprisingly enough, gets a clean break with both these teams. Now again, the referee stepping in between. And again, surprisingly, a clean break. Now again, Ian Cross pushed back. More of a feeling out phase between these guys. They've never really had much action together against each other here. So big knee lift now takes down Ian. Now quick kick to the ribs though by Ian, retaliating bicycle kick takes down Mad Outlaw. Now rubbing the forearm right across the face, just paintbrushing him. Now Ian going to work here, tying the legs up, modified Indian Deathlock. We know Mad Outlaw loves to use that huge power bomb, so maybe taking away the legs to negate that from his arsenal. And now into the figure four. Ian, not normally known as much of a submission competitor. Matt Outlaw quick to reverse it. Shino tried to go for a quick cheap shot but missed. Now Matt Outlaw taking over here. Sends Ian over to the Train Robber's corner. But Ian fighting his way out. Big forearm to the back. Now trying to bring Outlaw over to the Incarnate's corner. Snapmare takeover kick between the shoulder blades. Tag into Shino Malice. Diving tag bringing in D-Train. Huge high knee lift by the D-Train and a big clothesline to follow up. D-Train getting rolling here. Another knee lift. Shino not having an answer as D-Train getting all that weight moving. But now quick back body drop down. Just nothing pretty or fancy. Just putting the boots to D-Train. Big forearm shot to cap off those kicks. Shino Malice, the god of violence, looking to get fired up, a veteran of the business. I can't tell you how many arenas around the world I have laced him up with Shino. Now D-Train getting picked up here. Shino, wait a minute, has him up. Show of strength. Wait a minute, hold on. Holy shit! Jesus fuck! Shino powerbombed D-Train on the apron and then slammed his head off the side of it. D-Train may not know where the fuck he is right now, but he sure knows to toss down a beating on Shino for it. Now driving Shino chest first into the apron. D-Train rolling his way back in. Stomping away. Again, nothing pretty or fancy. You have to wonder if this is almost instinct. D-Train going, using his head after having it slammed into the apron. Now D-Train throwing Shino into the corner. D-Train really needs to make a tag, get a bit of a breather after taking that abuse on the floor. But now just measuring up Shino here. As soon as Shino moves in, no. He was going to go for the rectum, but Shino Malice countering the train wreck. And oh, Shino went downtown. Low blow to D-Train, doubling him over. Now Shino getting him set up here. The descent into madness. Cover. But no, D-Train leg under the rope. Now brought up here, reverse suplex. Shino showing his strength. Now just brutality with those right hands over and over. Now kick right to the spine. And again, Shino just putting the boots to D-Train. D-Train, listen, he may not be aware of where he is. Hasn't even tried to make a tag. Double knees across the spine. And now left hand, Shino just ground and pound. Now those forearms, again targeting the head of D-Train. And ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in this one. As D-Train busted open. Tandem work here. D-Train brought up. Big boot into the sidewalk slam. D-Train in trouble. Diving tag to Matt Outlaw. Big clothesline takes out Ian Cross. Went for the knee lift but missed. The clothesline though did not miss once again, but again the knee lift does. Waistlock but quickly fought out of. Now kick to the ribs by Ian. Has him up. Modified Samoan drop into the cover. 1 and only a 1 count. Both these men the two fresher ones for their teams. Quick double leg takedown to counter out by Matt Outlaw. Now picking Ian up by his head. But Ian blocks the punch, comes back with a left hand of his own. Up and around into a DDT, planning Outlaw. Now stomp right to the back of the neck. Going to work here. Double axe handle, trying to break down Outlaw here as D-Train now makes his way back up. Snap brainbuster into a cover. 1, 2. Now only a 2 count. Ian might have got away with one there. It looked like his feet were on that bottom rope. Now stomp to the ribs here by Ian. Chino Malice tagging himself in and following up, putting the boots right back to him. Quick exchange by the challengers here. Taking full advantage of that 5 count. Now basement drop kick by Chino. Cover. 1, 2, and D-Train in it too. Oh, you can see the blood pouring out of the head of D-Train. Big knee strike by Chino, just running right into the temple. Now taking face first here in, but a quick reversal by Outlaw. I agree, Jake, hell of a match. Both teams showing why they deserve to be the tag team champions. But now Matt Outlaw measuring Chino here. We know what it's going to be. Has him goozled. Fiery pit choke slam. Now sends Chino back into the corner, tagging the D-Train. Tandem offense by the champions coming up. Double back body drop. Now D-Train taunting the crowd. Chino trying to get to his corner. D-Train quickly rolled him up. Show of almost fast movement by the D-Train. Now sent off the ropes with a big face breaker by D-Train. As you see, 10 minutes gone so far. Chino Malice trying to take out the legs of D-Train. And that big right hand right to that open cut. Now setting up D-Train, has him sandwiched. Series of punches and kicks. D-Train crumpling back into the ring. Now Chino tying up that leg. Modified STF, but too close to the ropes. Now D-Train sent over into the corner of Violence Incarnate. Tag in. Big splash in the corner. Oh, and there's a compactor into the cover. 1, 2, and no, at 2. But another pin attempt and another 2 count. D-Train is in trouble. Trying to fight his way back out of it now. Rolling over Ian, inverted Boston Crab. Has Ian locked in tight. Ian, though, able to fight his way out of it. Front face lock, and now big, huge knee lift right to that open cut again. But D-Train throws Ian all the way over the top to the floor, follows him out. May not be the best maneuver. D-Train in a bad area of town here. Line, though, by Ian, answers on his own. Now shot to the ribs by Ian, forearm to the head, went for a drop kick but missed. D-Train now picking him up, big right hand. Now huge chop again, puts Ian on the ground. Scoop up by D-Train and slamming him right on the apron. A little payback from the big sexy ball here. Now Ian pulled back up. Ruthless's train robbers showing why they're the champs, double tough as they are. But there Ian raking the eyes, but D-Train enough presence of mind to swat him out of the way, but not able to connect with that shot. Both these men now trading forearm shots back and forth. Ian now has D-Train on the shoulders. Dropping him face first on the apron. Jesus fuck. But now D-Train just tosses Ian like a sack of trash right up against the apron. Now D-Train picks him up, but Ian comes up swinging, shoulder block takedown. And Ian's got a weapon. Hammer right to the knee of D-Train. We know he wears those knee braces. Ian taking advantage of the no disqualification rule. D-Train now back under the bottom rope. Ian now pressing D-Train forehead right into the center of the mat, taunting the crowd at the same time. Now picks up D-Train here, big right hand, making a pair of them. Irish whip, no reversal by D-Train. Set too early, face breaker by Ian Cross. Ian now picks up D-Train, sends him into the Violence Incarnate's corner. But D-Train out of the way, you see his head covered in blood. Takes Ian down with that big clothesline, kicks him in the back. Now D-Train throwing Ian right into the corner. Tagging to Matt Outlaw. Open shot to the ribs, the champs working well together. Sent into the corner, Ian following him over, quick tag in. Running clothesline. Scoop up, and there's the compactor on the Outlaw. Cover, 1, 2, and broken up by D-Train. Now big shot into the face. And now driving the spike home onto Ian. And we have blood once again as Ian busted open. Shino caught, taken out with a Uranagi. And now Matt Outlaw setting him up. Taking him on a highway to hell. Cover, 1, 2, and 3. It is over. Ian was on the floor, taken out by D-Train with that spike. And the champions showing why they are such, taking advantage of the 2-on-1. There you see that low drop kick by Shino. And I know people are not fans of the beatdown crew, but give the devil their due, giving the champions all they could handle. See, there you see Matt Outlaw at the last moment, and Ian trying to take advantage of Outlaw's back being turned with another quick cover, but D-Train able to get out the second time. But ladies and gentlemen, your winners, and still dominating duo tag team champions, the Last Train Robbers. Hell of a match, guys. Congratulations. As we get ready for our next contest here. As Omar says, last train robbers won't be you. As the clock goes on, we get ready for a fatal four-way women's action here. Intercontinental title on the line. First pinfall or submission takes home the title. We have the Mighty Minerva, Wrestling Mama, Victoria Hart, and Ivy Pine. Who do you have? Place your bets. And of course, if you like what you've been seeing today, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're not a member of the Eternity Broadcasting family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a moment of the action. But as we are getting ready for this match, I'm going to shout out some other great channels here. Another post-apocalyptic channel, Savage Warfare Wrestling. Of course, your host on that normally is the mean one, Joey Green. And of course, you're going to find that exclusively on the Dr. Anus Tickler Network. I did not stutter, your ears did not flap. The Dr. Anus Tickler Network. Then, of course, we have Slaughterhouse Championship Wrestling, bringing you a worldwide tag team tournament. So be sure to check that out. Find out who the best team around the world is. And, of course, if he's not bringing the tournament, you might get some Dead by Daylight. You might get some Detroit. You might even get some Friday the 13th. You never know what page the Yellow Pages is going to turn to next. And of course, you see him in the chat. Just almost wrapping up his best of the tag team tournament. Just getting close to the last moments of that tournament itself. Of course, I'm talking about Omar Wolf over in UKWF and 3LW. Find out who the best in the company is over across the pond. And of course, while you're there, be sure to subscribe and check out all the other great action that you're going to see there across the pond. And again, that is on UKWF/3LW Omar Wolf. And of course, your host is Omar Wolf. You didn't fucking figure that out already. And the last one here we have one of the craziest places in the world. I'm talking about the Underground Circus, bringing you shit you've never seen. Of course, your host on that Ringmaster, the Wild-Eyed Yeti. So be sure to check out all these great channels. So give them a like on their content. Give them a subscribe if you're not a member. Hit that bell so you don't miss any more action than you already have. Just like I've been saying here today. Oh, not a problem at all there, Omar, you know that. Looks like Ivy being the favorite here for the win. And I see Beefy saying hi. Tell him I said, what's up? But we are headed back down to ringside. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a fatal four-way match for the Intercontinental title. On her way down to the ring first, one of the challengers. She weighs in at 160 pounds. She is the modern-day Amazon, Wrestling Mama. Of course, Wrestling Mama, my sister, longtime veteran of the industry as well. Has tried on several occasions to get a singles title. Could tonight be her night? But ladies and gentlemen, her next opponent, she weighs in at 147 pounds, representing the Blackhearts, Victoria Hart. Of course, Victoria has been on a roll herself lately. After Ivy Pine left the Blackhearts, Victoria has stepped up and built a lot of momentum coming into this. And ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on her way to the ring, representing Ruthless Incorporated, she weighs in at 243 pounds, the mighty Minerva. As you see Bill Haight calling out on the side view, cheering on his stablemate Minerva to bring another title to Ruthless. That if she can do so, again furthering their stock here, this could be a Ruthless night. As I've mentioned earlier, Minerva has been right on the cusp of capturing different championships. Double teamed out of the tag title match. Could this be her opportunity when there is no alliances? While Matt Outlaw also along with Minerva here, of course, cheering on his Ruthless stablemate. But all of them are going to have the uphill battle of facing a champion who has been white hot. And she is on her way down to the ring now, weighing in at 122 pounds, representing Better Than You, Ivy Pine. As I mentioned, Ivy Pine, the current Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, has been as hot as you can be. There you see it, the Intercontinental title on the line. So this is not elimination rules. First pinfall or submission wins the bout and the belt. As you see each of these women getting ready, referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Wrestling Mama tried a quick dropkick on Minerva, just staggered her, didn't put her down. Now Mama trying for some jabs, but Minerva fighting back. Meanwhile, former stablemates Ivy Pine and Victoria battling it out here. Ivy getting the better advantage at the moment. But as soon as I say that, here comes Victoria with that quick clothesline. Minerva with that big Polish hammer takes out Wrestling Mama. The two larger women in Mama and Minerva may want to work together. But now Mama throws Minerva over the top rope to the floor. Following her out, of course, there are no countouts or disqualifications in this type of match. Not that there normally is in Sacrifice to begin with. Now Minerva's show of strength. Big European uppercut taking out Victoria. As Ivy now sitting there measured on the apron, but Wrestling Mama takes her out. Minerva's sent back in, but Ivy Pine quick fireman's carry on Wrestling Mama. Mama though retaliates as Victoria trying to work on Minerva, but Minerva counters her way out. Now thrown in here. But wait a minute, Minerva now bringing the power. Short knee strikes into a fall-away slam. Holy shit! Meanwhile, Ivy Pine having some issues with the larger opponents in this. But she knows she's definitely the outweighed person in this. And as her shirt says, breaking hearts, breaking records. You know, I did get a chance to speak a little bit with Ivy Pine earlier today. And while she wasn't happy with it being a fatal four-way, she said these were the moments she lives for. To steal the show and to once again be the main event no matter where she is on the card. But now Minerva, quick cover, one. And only a one count. Both Ivy Pine and Victoria were out. That was Minerva's best opportunity. If she can get another quick high-impact maneuver on Wrestling Mama. Oh, Minerva with a quick counter, and Victoria Hart is back in. Now there we go, another quick takedown. Oh, there we go. Quick toss over by Ivy. But Victoria on her feet. Up top. Double axe handle. Oh, but wait a minute. Gets caught by Wrestling Mama. Taken down, reverse DDT. Wrestling Mama standing tall. This is her opportunity. No, gets caught by Victoria. Knee right to the midsection. But the Pele kick catches her flush. Now Minerva went for Victoria, but Victoria going to work on the leg. But here comes Ivy Pine looking to take advantage. Rolling Unprettier connects. Now we have Minerva and Ivy face-to-face middle of the ring. What does Ivy have in mind? Taking up way too much precious time. Wrestling Mama back on her feet. Victoria Hart getting back up as well. The hell? And now Minerva getting back to her feet. Thrown into the corner by Ivy Pine. Victoria Hart though fighting her way back out of it. Now quick cover by Wrestling Mama, broken up by Victoria. Oh, big takedown, and then there's that knee strike. Wrestling Mama's jaw rocked. Oh, now Minerva now not to be underdone. Minerva went for the super kick. Nobody home. Now Ivy picking up Victoria. No, instead sends Amber into the corner. Now has her up here going to work. This is their best opportunity. Pop up uppercut. Rattling the jaw of Minerva. Here. Excuse me, I had a quick call there. As we are seeing Wrestling Mama getting her way back into the ring. Victoria Hart in trouble. Quick knee lift from Wrestling Mama, and now her and Ivy both putting the boots to Victoria, but short-lived, as here comes Mama, Amazon Slam for the title. No, Victoria right in to break it up. Now Minerva on the apron here, sliding her way back in. Big jawbreaker by Wrestling Mama. Went for the drop kick, but misses. Minerva now focusing her attention on the champion. Has her up. Reverse DDT, laying her out. Now went after Wrestling Mama for the same, but got interrupted, and Wrestling Mama dropped right on her neck. Oh, quick takedown now. These women putting everything on the line in that cover after that DDT. Lackadaisical. Only a 2 count. 2.5, so half a count away from Victoria Pine realizing her own dream. Now thrown into the corner quickly, went for another shot but misses. Again thrown over here. What do we have in mind? Off the ropes, walking the ropes, Hurricane Rana. Ivy showing why she's a champ. Holy shit. Now Ivy bracing up Wrestling Mama. Now choking her on that middle rope. The gut walked right into a pop-up European uppercut by Minerva, rattling the jaw. Handspring Pele. Victoria Hart now cover Minerva there quickly to break it up. Ivy Pine clothesline over the top rope. Meanwhile, Minerva kick to the ribs of Wrestling Mama. Could this be Minerva's moment? Has her up. Tartarus rack locked in. And Wrestling Mama taps. As there we see earlier action going to work on the leg, but Ivy went right after her there, and Minerva getting taken over by Ivy. Those two women went back and forth as much of the match as anyone else. And there's that Amazon Slam, not able to get the job done. But in the end, your winner via submission and new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Intercontinental Champion, the mighty Minerva. Congratulations, Minerva, as you see her holding that title up high. And as you see, her brethren from Ruthless all already cheering and celebrating with her. So once again, congratulations to Minerva. And it's getting closer and closer to Ruthless having the night. As we get ready here for the International Championship, same rules apply. Fatal 4-way, first decision takes the title. as we have Mr. Demented, Ronnie Brown, Brandon Ace, and of course the champion Shifty. Who do you have? Place your bets. Tiny Boy, welcome to the show. Almar sitting back in the chair now on the, you can see on the side view, saying it could be one of you. And of course, the tablet decides to be stupid. And as this is going here, though, excuse me for one moment, I will be right back. Sorry about that. I am back, folks. Revenge, welcome to the show. You've missed a bit. Your match was earlier on. We've been going just short of 3 hours. But I'm still welcome to the show. What I always tell everyone, whether you're here 5 minutes, whether you're here the whole show, I always appreciate it. But for your particular match, it was back towards the beginning of the show. But here we go, back down to ringside. The following contest is a fatal four-way match and scheduled for one fall. It is for the International Championship. On his way down to the ring first, weighing in at 245 pounds, Ronnie Brown. Ronnie Brown, of course, getting an opportunity here, the biggest match of his sacrifice career. Shocking the world to qualify for this. I got a chance to speak with him earlier this week, and he already said if anyone thought that him qualifying was a shock, to wait till tonight, and he's going to do it an even bigger shock for him when he wins the championship. And ladies and gentlemen, the next competitor on his way to the ring. He weighs in at 219 pounds. Representing the Beatdown Crew, Brandon Ace. Of course, Brandon Ace getting this opportunity. The Beatdown Crew not off to a good night so far. Ladies and gentlemen, the third competitor on his way to the ring. He weighs in at 241 pounds. The Exterminator, Mr. Demented. Of course, Demented shocking a lot of people when he appeared here. Originally a series of attacks on Jake Bagwell. And then beating him in a chamber match. So at this point, Demented has already been building quite the roll of momentum. Will it continue here? Beatdown Crew, otherwise known as Brandon Ace, welcome to the show. But here we go. Their opponent. He weighs in at 357 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion. He is everybody's favorite drunken dragon clown. It's Shifty. And as you see the crowd here at the Staples Center coming alive as soon as the champ makes it out here. One of the most popular competitors in company history. Of course, Shifty is a two-time international champion himself. So there you see the championship. As each of the competitors here getting ready in their own right. Here we go. Quick forearm by Demented, immediately focusing on Ronnie Brown. Meanwhile, Brandon Ace going right after the champ. It makes you wonder if Demented's focusing on Ronnie and vice versa because of the Jake Bagwell situation they've had. Of course, Jake Bagwell being the mentor of Ronnie Brown. Now, quick kick to the ribs. Up and over, diced bread by Ronnie Brown. Again, going right after Demented. Meanwhile, Brandon Ace using hit and move tactics on Shifty. Jumping flash kick catches him flush. But now Shifty, though, tosses him up and over. That'll be the biggest thing for anyone in this match, is if Shifty can get a hold of them and use his power and size advantage. Now Demented starting to come back on Ronnie here. No, Ronnie with the block. Big right hand of his own. As Shifty now just wipes out Brandon Ace there. Belly to back throw by Demented. Now still has it locked in. Now kick to the ribs by Shifty, all setting up Brandon Ace. This one needed the power advantage he has. Meanwhile, Demented looking to steal it over everyone else there. Was looking to get Ronnie Brown. Reverse Rana. Quickly took out Shifty. And into a submission hold, but Brandon Ace right there to break it up. As I mentioned, this is not elimination. Now Brandon Ace picking up Ronnie Brown, looking to pick the bones, but Ronnie with a quick counter and a big clothesline. Takes the head off of Brandon Ace. Now all four men out here on the floor. I mean, smart strategy in some ways, because you can't lose the match out here. But by the same token, you can't win it either. Oh, and again, Demented. You have to wonder if there's something else going on here. Because almost every time they get near each other, Demented and Ronnie Brown bringing everything they got against each other more than anything. Now Brandon Ace going after Ronnie Brown himself. Knee strikes right to the jaw. Demented cut in half by Shifty. Now getting pulled off, leg hooked one, and Brandon Ace in quickly to break it up. Four men back in the ring briefly. Brandon Ace rolling the floor. Shifty tossed over to the apron. And here we go. Both these men right at it again. Oh, but here comes Shifty. Northern Light suplex. Ronnie Brown with the display of power. Holy shit. Now stomp right to the ribs. Demented, wait a minute. Dementia locked in on Ronnie Brown. But right away, Brandon Ace playing defense. Elevated flatliner into the cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Demented. And immediately Brandon Ace going up top. From the top to the bottom, catching him. Meanwhile, Shifty trying to pick the bones. Get a quick pinfall over Ronnie Brown. Now big forearm shot. But no, Shifty catches the kick from Ronnie. But Ronnie catches Shifty. Show of strength to hang him up again. Now Brandon Ace and Demented going at it on the floor. They need to pay attention in the ring. Ronnie Brown just having his way with Shifty. Brandon Ace now sent under that bottom rope. Big forearm to the chest. And a huge kick right in the side of the face. Cravat tossed by Ronnie Brown to Shifty. And now wait a minute. Where's Ronnie going? Upstairs. But Demented cuts him off. Setting them up here, but no. Ronnie Brown series of shots to the ribs. Off the middle rope, missile drop kick catches Demented. Demented quickly to the floor as Ronnie Brown now starts kicking away at Shifty, trying to chop down the big clown. Jumping knee strike from Brandon Ace as he makes his way back into the ring. It's like a human demolition derby out there, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Trying for the submission is Brandon Ace, but right away broken up by Ronnie Brown. Demented, huge slam onto Ronnie Brown. Demented picks him back up. Cover. Right away, Demented breaks that up, at the same time taking out Ronnie Brown. But Brandon Ace tosses Demented to the floor, going right after Shifty, but gets kicked in the jaw for it. Oh, wait a minute, Shifty setting him up. No! Quick duck under by Brandon Ace using his speed. Now, no way. Brandon Ace now trying to... Holy shit! Right into that suplex pile driver. Holy fuck! Amazing show of power from Brandon Ace, who then eats a chain reaction. Demented was going to go to lock-in Dementia on Brandon Ace, but was immediately kicked away by Shifty and Ronnie Brown. Trying for the half crab, but again, Shifty stopping it. Oh, wait a minute, Shifty has Demented. Xanthrax Slam connects. And oh, wait a minute, Ronnie Brown trying to steal one and pick the bones. Here we go again now, Shifty with trading the shots onto Ronnie. Now big clothesline, single leg kick from Brandon Ace onto Demented. Meanwhile, Shifty with that, using his biggest asset to his advantage. I'm talking that big ass. Almost sandwiching Ronnie Brown as once again Brandon Ace, holy fuck. Now quick roll through. Into the super kick, catches Shifty flush on the jaw. European uppercut. And he's going to go for that suplex driver again. Has him up, connects with it. Big slam by Demented, who then breaks up the pin. But now Brandon Ace knocks Demented to the floor. Ronnie Brown's out. Shifty now takes a knee to the jaw. Brandon Ace standing tall, but Ronnie Brown pulling himself up. Oh, huge clothesline. Shifty now in trouble. Can Ronnie Brown do it? This is the kid's best moment. Dragon Sleeper in, rolls through, but no, Demented immediately in to break it up. There's that cravat cutter. 1, 2, and holy shit! Keith Kumpa, welcome to the show. But after all the back and forth action, as you're seeing here, tremendous show of strength. And there's the chain reaction. But ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling International Champion, Ronnie Brown. Minerva, welcome to the show. In case you missed him, you may want to rewind and watch your matches from earlier there, Minerva. Brandon Ace trying to yell at the ref saying he broke it up in time, but the ref's saying no. As you can see, Brandon Ace still arguing with the referee. Referee saying it was 3. Ah, okay. Not a problem at all. Always appreciate it. Hopefully you start feeling better. Oh, and Brandon Ace now attacking Ronnie Brown. Kick to the back of the head and leaves the title laying there. And as we saw Armor Wolf watching closely, could it be Ronnie Brown? But here we go. We get ready for the first of our double main event. As we have, of course, Susie the Elf winning the Battle Royal, getting the opportunity to challenge for the Women's World title. The champ here, Trinity Nightwalker, the most unlikely winner against the match was Shulky. But when she did, capturing the world title, the underdog champion. So who do you have? Place your bets. Of course, there you see on the split screen my lovely wife, Missy. So happy to see her here. You know, going over some last minute instructions with Trinity. You know, both these women know, all three of these women basically know each other well. As Mrs. Utaker says, the fans for the win. But here we go down to ringside for the first of our two main events. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Championship. On her way down to the ring first, the challenger, weighing in at 153 pounds, Susie the Elf. Of course, Susie, a veteran of the wrestling business, even to the point of running her own company, Elite Extreme Women. Getting an opportunity to capture a championship that has eluded her her entire career. Of course, Susie shocking the world. A lot of people thought at the end of that Battle Royal it came down to Susie and Shulky, and a lot of people figured Shulky was going to win it. But Susie, being a veteran, used that veteran experience. But ladies and gentlemen, her opponent, she weighs in at 140 pounds, representing the Dynasty. She is accompanied in the ring by Missy Nightwalker, and is your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's Heavyweight Champion of the World, Trinity Nightwalker. Of course, Trinity, the youngest daughter of myself and Missy. So being the youngest, of course, also being the least experienced in in-ring competition, was not factored. Was shocking that she won an opportunity at the title, but even more shocking when she defeated Shulky for it. As Revenge calling Trinity for the win, Jake saying he's going to stay neutral. And there you see it, the Women's World Title. You see the challenger, Susie, as I mentioned, a veteran of the industry, a veteran of sacrifice, chasing one of the few championships that has eluded her entire career. And of course, our world champion, one of the youngest competitors in the company as a whole. She hands the title over to the referee, who shows it to Susie. Now out to the crowd. Here we go. World title on the line. Susie runs across quickly. Double knees Meteor out the gate. Now quick kick between the shoulder blades. Susie looking to end it quickly here, it seems. Quick monkey flip as well. Trinity quickly rolls out Missy up on the apron. Her and Susie getting into it already. Trinity grabbing Susie from behind, slamming her down. And I will say, while Trinity, yes, is one of the youngest, she might be the most like me and the most devious. Double knees right across the spine now from Trinity. Looking to keep Susie grounded. Picking her up by her head, but no, Susie countering with a jawbreaker. But Trinity quick drop toe hold to get the advantage back. Leapfrog by Susie, drop down. And a sling blade catching Trinity coming off the far side. Now big forearm to the back, making a pair 3 for 3. Trinity finally swats her away. Now has Susie tied up, sends her off the ropes. Leapfrog by Trinity. Quick go behind, rolls her up, kick to the jaw. And a chair is in the ring, but Trinity going for the cover. Not even a 1 count. Big open hand slap by Trinity to the jaw of Susie. Now scooping her up, tying her up in the tree of woe. Now series of elbows, Susie standing drop kick. Trying to battle back into this. As I mentioned, Susie is the veteran. She's been in these positions hundreds of times trying to fight back. And showing that here now, tying up the arms of Trinity. Double knees across the spine and rolling through right in front of Missy. Now Susie going up top, calling for Trinity to get up. And there's that huge somersault catching her. And now again, Susie and Missy getting into it. Susie went to strike Trinity, but Trinity caught her fist and sent Susie into the neutral corner with authority. Now drop toe hold once again. Now going to work on the arm. Now Susie turning around. Belly to back with a bridge. 1, 2, and no, at just before 2. Trinity gets the shoulder up. Now Susie, big clothesline. Laying in the left hands. Bringing forearm shot after shot now. Trying to hit anything she can. Trinity covering up. Oh, Susie went for the cutter. Trinity pushed her off, but a big super kick from Susie instead. Belly to back suplex Did not hold the bridge, though. We've seen her do that before with a bridge. Oh, and now Susie just stomping away. Again, on anything she can reach out and make contact with. Cover one, and only a 1 count again. Now kick right to the ribs, but here comes Trinity. Quick go behind on Susie. German suplex. Rolls through it, and a second German. 3 for 3. Now brings her up, big clothesline, making a pair of them. Single leg drop kick. Trinity getting rolling here. Oh, and there again, that kick not finding its mark. Trinity now sweeping the leg of her own here. These women back and forth. Huge shot from the top to the bottom. Trinity showing why she's the champ. Willing to take opportunities and take chances that most people are not. But now here comes both these women just throwing everything they got out of nowhere. Double knees to the face. Now Susie thrown back in. Trinity now on the apron calling for Susie to get up. Springboard neck breaker. Takes her up again. Sends her into the corner. Trinity hot in pursuit. But no, Susie catches her coming in. Springboard acai moonsault into the reverse DDT. Cover by Susie for the title. 1, 2. And at 2, Trinity gets the shoulder up once again. Susie now kick to the ribs. Measuring Trinity. Up and over face first. Cover leg hooked. 1, 2. And again Trinity kicks out. Susie starting to get beside herself, wondering what she has to do to keep Trinity down. As you see Missy there hitting the apron, trying to get Trinity back into this. Trinity now into the corner. Susie up off the top, big running right hand. Quick standing drop kick as well, duck under the clothesline. Double foot stomp. Now Susie picking up Trinity, belly to belly, and right on the neck, and Trinity's out. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via knockout and new Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Women's World Champion, Susie the Elf. Hard-fought match by both women, as Missy already in the ring checking on Trinity, as is the officials. After that belly-to-belly suplex landed high on her neck. And that was all she wrote. And there you see it. And of course, the fact that Trinity has defended the title prior, she will get a rematch as soon as she is. The doctors check around and say that she will be good to go. So stay tuned to hear when that will be. Beast A, welcome to the show. I agree, Mrs. You Taker, and they, of course you will be checked out. Make sure she is okay, because as I mentioned, she will have a rematch down the road. But at least for tonight, congratulations to our new world champion. But folks, it is time. The main event of Gold Rush. For the first time ever in Sacrifice history, it is an Iron Man match for the world title. So for those that are not familiar with the Iron Man match, the rules are very simple. 30-minute time limit. The match will go 30 minutes. Whoever has the most decisions at the end of 30 minutes will be crowned the new world champion. So we have the former world champion, the Bastage, winning an elimination tournament to get here against the man who beat him for the title, Bill Haight. Who do you have? Place your bets. There we see the Bastage. Sorry, needed a bit of a drink there because we're about to go 30 minutes. It's main event time. It's the reason we're all here. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is an Iron Man match for the Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship of the World with a 30-minute time limit. On his way down to the ring first, the challenger, representing the Ministry of Mayhem. He is the former World Heavyweight Champion. He weighs in at 315 pounds. He's that Fargan Ice Hole, the Bastage. Jake going with Ruthless. And as you can see, Bill in the back already making the quote to the camera. But here we go. His opponent, he weighs in at 250 pounds, representing Ruthless Incorporated. He's your current reigning and defending Sacrifice Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Champion of the World. He's the King of Detroit, Bill Haight. As you see the crowd there split on it between both rooting for Bill and Bastage. Now, I did have a chance to speak to Bastage earlier this week, and he says he has something new he's looking to debut tonight. So we'll have to try and keep an eye out for that. But as I mentioned, this match will go 30 minutes. Whoever has the most decisions in their favor at the end walks out the world champion. And of course, I will put out there now, a draw. The champion does retain. But there you see the former world champion looking to get the title back. Bill Haight, the leader of Ruthless Incorporated, they've had an amazing night here. Can Bill cap that off? As you see the referee showing the title, holding it up for the crowd. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go, and you see the timer in the corner. Oh, right away the Bastard. Quick toss and a kip up. Kick right across the chest. The Bastard's trying to go after Bill right away. Off the ropes. Right in the middle of the chest. Kick right across the back. The Bastard's now continuing to put the boots to Bill here, but now here comes Bill fighting back. I think the Bastard caught him off guard with that sudden attack. Catches the leg, quick knee drop right, or elbow drop right to the knee. Bastard now sends him off the ropes. Sorry there, collision in the middle. Body shot there. But Bill has him up, quick fireman's carry. Rolling punch right to the jaw. The Bastard now quickly rolls back up. Inverted slam, driving Bill down face first. Bill with a quick high back body drop though. Both these men pulling out all the stops early. Drop kick right to the back of the neck though. Now side headlock applied. Bill now slowing down the pace. Might be a good strategy here because the match is guaranteed 30 minutes. Oh, and the Bastard's driving him down face first. High impact. Into the cover. One, and only a 1 count. Now kick right to the back. The Bastard's trying to stay in control here. Went for the uppercut, but gets blocked. Forearm shot by Bill. Sling blade to follow it up. The champ showing why he is there. Into a quick cover, but not even a 1 count. Now kick right between the shoulder blades once again. And oh, wait a minute. Bill locking him up. Triangle choke. Now the Bastard's trying to fight his way out. I mean, of course, if he gets choked out, I guess Bill could, theoretically run up the score on the Bastard. Now off the ropes, bicycle knee shot. And another one staggered the Bastard. The second one finally putting him down. And a third knee right to the side of the jaw. Now both men taking it out to the floor. Another huge knee lift. This time finally buckling the Bastard. Now scooped up by Bill. Bill carrying him over. And rolls the dice snake eyes right on the steel steps. But this time the Bastard with a wicked clothesline, dropping the champ. Now scoops him up. No, Bill floats over DDT to take him down. As you can see, Bill focusing a lot of attacking on the head. Maybe trying to open up the Bastard early. Now Bill setting him up. Oh, and takes him down chest first. Jumping knee lift once again. The well-versed knees of Bill Haight, showing why he's the champ. Now the Bastard's getting up. Springboard. Went for another knee strike, but the Bastard's got him out of the way. Now forearm right to the back. Rolls it through, and ladies and gentlemen, we have blood in the main event. As the Bastard has been busted open. Pinfall 2, and kick out at 2 by the Bastage. Oh, Bill Haight now measuring him. This is what he won the title with. Devastator connects. Did not hold the pin, though. Now trying for the cover. 2. And there's the first fall. But the Bastards looking to come back right now. So right now it is 1-0, but the Bastards setting him up. Is this what we were looking to see? Has him up. Oh, and plants Bill down. Holy shit. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. We are all tied. The Bastards with that huge jackhammer. Now Bill, after that DDT, looking to follow up. We are tied back up right away at 1 apiece. Now Bill off the top, fish drop right to the face, standing drop kick. Ducks under the clothesline from the Bastage. Double foot stomp right to the middle of the chest. Oh, big super kick. Straight jacket German folding up the challenger. Now Bill has the one-arm hook there, now raking at the face. Pulling at the nose and the mouth, just fish hooking the Bastage. But the Bastage refusing to quit. Oh, Bastage quickly rolls behind Bill, is looking for that Devastator once again. Cobra clutch slam connects. Has him up, reverse slam. Cover by Bastage, looking to take the lead. And no, only 2.5. Oh, but he's setting him up. We've already seen that jackhammer earlier. Looks like he's going for it again. Has him up. And there's the jackhammer into the cover. 2. And no, 2.5. Now the Bastage, wait a minute. Planning Bill down, reverse slam again. Stomp right to the face here. What does the Bastage have in mind? Deadlifting him up, power bomb. Going to pick him up, but a quick judo throw by Bill. The champ looking to reassert himself here. Double stomps right to the midsection, and then a kick across the chest. Cover. 1, 2, and again, Bastage able to kick out this time of his own. We are tied at 1 apiece. And now Bill with those forearm shots trying to open up that cut even more. Big super kick again. Straight jacket German holds the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Bill Haight has taken the lead again. Oh, but here comes the Bastage right back. Oh, wait a minute. Mandible claw. He had the mandible claw on the Bill and then released him, going for the cover. 1, 2, and Bill out at 2. Series of knee shots right to the chest. Now pick him up again, but no, Bill sweeps the leg. Double stomp again. And another kick across the chest. But now the Bastage with a quick shoulder tackle. Picking up Bill's show of strength, gorilla press. And finally drops him face first. Now snapmare over. Big boot right to the side of the jaw. 1, 2, and the champ out at 2. Now getting picked up here, Fireman's Carry has him up. And dropping him face first. What does he have in mind? Looking to pick him up. Bill trying to play defense now. Quick knee lift. We are at 10 minutes outgone. The champion up 2-1. Oh, wait a minute. Bassage has him up again. And again, face first into the cover. 1, 2, and again, Bill Haight kicks out. Oh, the Bassage getting fired up, but you see that blood flow. Now using that wrist lock here, maybe trying to conserve some energy. We'll have to keep an eye on to see if maybe that blood loss is getting to the Bassage. Well, Bill said he was going to hurt him, and true to his word, within the first 5 minutes, had him busted open. But now the Bassage spinning him around by his neck like a fucking top. Now spins Bill around, drives him face first with that reverse slam again. Into the cover. 1, 2, and again, Bill Haight kicks out. Oh, but Bash is now setting him up. Gonna be time to go for that ride once again. This is what got him his first fall. Has him up. And down with the jackhammer. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. We're once again even. Oh, Bill with a quick super kick, trying to get right back into it. German suplex to take him over. Now picks him up, kick to the ribs, DDT, and a kip up. Bill Haight getting moving here. Overhand shot, setting him up for a Devastator. Locks him in, takes him over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, at 2 7/8. Bill is beside himself. Oh, but he's not done with him. And again, picks up the Bassage. Another Devastator and hooks him up. 2 and 3, and it is now 3-2. Now Bassage face first into the corner. Bill sends him across, running drop kick. And a second one, Bill turning on the gas here. But the Bassage quick double leg takedown. Picking him up, but another judo throw by Bill, taking him over. As you can see, the Bassage turning into a bloody mess as Bill continues to use those forearms right in that open cut. Cover by the champ. 1, and only a 1 count. Oh, Bill going upstairs. We don't see him fly very often. But this time we do. Fish drop off the top right to that open cut again. Oh, wait a minute. The Bassage going upstairs. Elbow drop right to the small of the back, coming down like the fucking Hindenburg. 1, 2, and again Bill kicks out. As now the Bastard measuring Bill. We're almost at 15 minutes gone. Oh, wait, the Bassage has him full Nelson suplex. Did not hold the bridge, though. But now has him up into a suplex driver, middle of the ring. Going for the cover. Ref it down. 1, 2, and 3. Holy shit! The ref was out of position. I thought that might have cost him. Oh, and the Bastard's not letting up. Jackhammer right away. 1, 2, and no. Bill kicks out, keeping it tied. Now quick shoulder block takedown from Bill onto the Bastard. High kick from Bill. Another super kick. Straight jacket German holds the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And Bill Haight again takes the lead. Oh, Bill's not letting up. Devastator into the cover. 1, 2, and no. Again, Bastard kicks out. Now Bill trying for the armbar. Trying to take away that jackhammer from the Bastard, I'm sure. But the Bastard short jabs to fight his way out of it. Wicked clothesline taking the head off of Bill Haight. Bill though counters with that quick belly to back. But walks right into one of his own from the Bastard. The Bastard getting the crowd behind him. Bill now up, jumps over back into the ring. Quick German suplex, pulls him through into the lariat, turns the Bastard inside out. The old saying, play around, fuck around, you won't be around. The Bastard had an opportunity and he messed it up. Trying to get back into it now. Oh, there's that submission on Bill. Trying to choke him out. And again, just like the Bastard, if Bastard were to choke out Bill Haight, he could run up the score. Oh, the Bastard now stepping on the fingers, and holy shit! Kicked him right in the elbow. Cover. 1, 2, and again, Bill gets the shoulder up. Now the Bastard's going after him. Going up here. Double axe handle. And kick out again. Oh, wait a minute. Bill has him up. That modified brainbuster takes him down. Then I'll pick him up, duck under, big clothesline by the Bastard. Oh, wait a minute. Has him locked in. That modified neck breaker. The Bastard's trying to keep the offense on. Needs another pinfall to tie it up. Has him up. Suplex driver connects. Northern Light suplex. Quick roll through. Into that modified brainbuster. Getting pulled up. Quick kick. Now a secondary kick to the ribs. Stomp to the fingers. And then a kick right across the spine once again. Now getting picked up here. Bill looking to follow up. Arm wrench into a shoulder block. The Bastard's now setting him up. Brings him up. And the jackhammer connects, leg hooked. But too close to the ropes. Now has him up one more time. Or are we going to see it? The Bastard Not normally one to come off the top rope. Big shoulder block connects this time, though. We're at 20 minutes gone. He has to do something. Quickly snapping at the legs. But again, Bill with that quick back body drop, again keeping the advantage. Now kick to the ribs. Measuring him up off the far side. Running knee shot to the jaw. Bastard's in trouble. Bill going for the cover, leg hooked. 1, 2, and no, at 2. The Bastard again kicking out. But Bill is not done. Measuring him up here. And there it is, Devastator, middle of the ring. 1, 2, and no, at 2 7/8. Bill is stunned. You can see frustration seeping through. Bill now just stomping on anything he can get his feet on. And again, right to the head, opening up the Bastard even more. You can tell looking at the match, Bill doesn't want to just win, he wants to dominate the match. But the Bastard's hanging around every chance he can. And now just like that, back on the attack. Sniping again on the fingers, and again right on the fucking elbow. Bill with a quick sweep of the leg. 8 minutes remaining in the contest. Now Bill hooking him up, T-bone suplex. But a leg sweep by the Bastard. Like again, as I mentioned, he's still hanging around in this match. He needs 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead. And now the Bastard's going out to the floor with Bill. Where is he taking him? Into the apron, face first. But again, Bill going right back to that open wound, kicking right into it. Now kick to the ribs, DDT on the floor. Now Bill's series of kicks, rights and lefts, but no, the Bastard's out of the way, forearms of his own. These two men with counters back and forth. T-bone suplex again by Bill, throwing him like a sack of trash. Went for it again, but no, the Bastard's going to work. Body blow and then an elbow to the forehead. Another huge shot, but again now Bill retaliating. Both these men firing everything they've got. Now Bill taking him over, but no, the Bastard's fighting his way out of it. Bill might have been trying to get him over into the crowd just to run the timeout, but the Bastard's not having it. Now bringing him up, right hands, going to the body, rights and lefts. Scooped up by the Bastard. Slamming Bill right onto their rib first. But he's got to get him back in the ring. I mean, he can work the body all he wants, but he's down by a fall with under 6 minutes remaining. And here comes Bill, snap suplex on the floor. Bill now asserting himself, rolls the Bastard back under the bottom rope. Bastard's back up to his feet. Here comes Bill, super kick as soon as he rolled in. Straight jacket German holds it, but right under the ropes. Now Bill, wait a minute. Triangle choke has it in, middle of the ring. Nowhere for Bastard to go. But again, refusing to tap out. Bill finally letting go. But now Bill picking him up. Locking him in position. Devastator. Leg hook pulling back. 2. and 3, and Bill Haight now up 2 falls. It is 5-3, but here comes the Bastage. Immediately grabbing Bill, but no, Bill countered. He wanted the jackhammer. Quick drop toe hold. Havoc trap locked in. And the Bastage taps out. Now Bill trying to run up the score here and guarantee. Quick backslide into the cover with it. 1, 2, and no at 2. Now kick to the ribs. The Bastage going for it again. Jackhammer connects into a cover. 1, 2, and no. Bill again gets the shoulder up. The Bastage now showing off power. Military pressing Bill, but he's got to get 3 falls in 3.5 minutes. Oh, wait a minute. Ankle lock. Nowhere for Bill to go. He's got it cinched in. Bill finally rolling his way through, finally kicking his way out with the up kick. Scoops up the Bastage quickly. Rolling punch right to the jaw. Oh no, wait a minute. Bill going upstairs again. Both these men have taken to the air. We don't see him do it often. And that's why, as Bill misses. Now the Bastage, what has he got here? Mandible claw. He needs to hang on to it for a submission, not just let it go. Quick cover. 1, 2, and no at 2. As you can see, almost the entire front of the Bastage face is completely covered in blood. Sling blade by the champ. Double stomp. And now again that kick right across the chest afterwards. 2. And again, Bill keeping the pressure on the Bastage here. Trying to make sure that it's going to be all but academic. Dropping him right on those double feet. The Bastage in trouble. Super kick again. German suplex. Had the bridge, but the Bastage right by the ropes. Bill is up 6-3, but not letting up at all. And now again ripping at the face of the Bastage, right at that cut as well now. And the Bastage can't take it. Oh, and Bill's setting him up again. He wants to make sure that if there was ever a doubt in anyone's mind who holds the title. Havoc trap locked in. Has him in tight, the Bastage, his leg is close to the ropes. Finally, Bill releases the hold. Now, quick arm wringer by the Bastage. And being down 4 falls, I don't ever want to call a match over before it's over, but I don't see any way to capitalize on this. Unless he breaks his jaw or something. Wait a minute, the Bastage may just be trying to do it. Into the cover. 1, 2, and again Bill kicks out. Bill Haight showing what this title means to him. The Bastage now again going to work on those knees. Now picking him up, but no, he was going for the jackhammer. Bill counters. Super kick again. And there's the German once again. And ladies and gentlemen, your winner with a final score of 7-3. And still Sacrifice Championship Wrestling heavyweight champion of the world, Bill Haight. As we see from the replays, Bill busting open the Bastage early. But the Bastage debuting the new maneuver, the jackhammer. Hitting it often, and more often than not, it was an effective maneuver. But as you see Bill even saying, not holding back. And as you see Minerva, ruthless forever, forever ruthless. The times we are in now as Ruthless now controls the world title. They control the world tag team titles. They control the Intercontinental title on the women's side. And Omar has the case for an opportunity at his choosing. You see Bill Haight saying right into the camera, great night for Ruthless. Right now, Ruthless holding all the cards. But ladies and gentlemen, that is our show for today. Thank you everyone that has been here, whether you came in for a couple minutes, whether you left and came back. No matter how much time you were here, I appreciate it. You know, be sure to keep a lookout for a lot of those channels I mentioned earlier. I know it's a Sunday afternoon, so I'm sure ASWF will be going live here soon. Be sure to check them out. And of course, if you're not already a member of any of those channels I mentioned, including myself, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss a minute of the action from anyone. Of course, if you like what you saw today, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. But if I don't see you beforehand, I'll catch you with some wicked. But on that note, peace out, fuckers.